Hi everybody, it's Mark Shellshear. This is the Mark Art Show coming to you from the Shellshear project in Brisbane, Australia. This week we're talking about self-confidence, and I'm trying to touch it from a few ways that you might not normally think about as an artist. But one of the ways for an artist to prolong self-doubt and lack of confidence is to be always expecting to paint your masterpiece or to paint your perfect painting. Now I get this all the time. People say to me, you know, I know what I want to paint, and when I paint it, it doesn't come out the way I think. It's not perfect. Well, you know, really, you're not going to paint perfect paintings. If you approach a painting every time you paint that you're going to paint your masterpiece or you're going to paint the perfect painting, it's just not going to happen. And what's going to happen is the self-doubt and the thief and all these things are going to rise up inside you, and then you're going to become plagued with what they call artist block, or fear of the canvas, and you'll get to the point where you'll say, I just don't know what to paint. This always happens to me, and you know the problem is the expectation is far higher than what you will produce. Okay, if you want to build self-confidence as an artist, don't ever paint your masterpiece and don't ever paint the perfect painting, because it just won't happen. Imagine if you actually this day, painted your great masterpiece and got acclaim from everywhere about it. What are you going to do tomorrow? You're going to paint another masterpiece? You see what it does? Oh, it's got to be a double masterpiece now and a triple masterpiece. It's unobtainable. This is not something you go for. Imagine, look, you know what I always think about? I think about those guys who walked on the moon in their 20s and 30s when the NASA went to the moon. What did they do when they get back? How do you top that in a lifetime? How do you top walking on the moon? Imagine that. For the rest of their life, it was downhill. They had accomplished the height of any man, never done before. And then they got to go and live the rest of their life. That must have been a really difficult thing to live through. So artists, we're not trying to paint a masterpiece. Beware of what would happen. Because you see, every time you put pressure on yourself to paint your masterpiece or paint the perfect painting, you're setting yourself up for failure. It's self-sabotage. And it's a way it's the way the thief works. He sets you up. And then when you paint it, see? Look at this, another painting that didn't work, another painting that's not done properly, another painting that's not perfect. You'll never be any good. Why? The thief wants to sabotage you because it wants quiet. You are not here to paint your masterpiece. So never try to paint your masterpiece. Never even try. You know, make all your paintings over your lifetime your masterpiece. That's what we want to do. Make all the paintings you do from the time you started till the time you finish, make that your masterpiece, and it takes all the pressure off you. You know, don't try and paint the perfect painting. Make your whole life a perfect painting. That's the way to see it. Every painting is within itself is what you want to create. You're not trying to be perfect. If you are, it just doesn't happen. Okay, so build self-esteem by being thankful for being able to paint, not thankful for the perfect painting. Don't be thankful that you're going to paint a masterpiece. Be thankful that you're painting. See, the key isn't the masterpiece. The key isn't the painting. The key isn't the perfect picture. The key is that you put paint on canvas and you are grateful that you are doing that. That's the key to building self-confidence. You know, and when you don't know what to paint, get out the paints and just start making marks on there. Just play. You see, I was talking to someone last weekend and they wanted the perfect painting. It just doesn't happen. Okay? It's about painting. It's not about the perfect painting. Take the pressure off yourself. Paint because you love to paint. You do not have to paint a masterpiece. You have to paint. Take the pressure off yourself. You don't have to paint the perfect painting. You have to paint. paint. You see, that's the key. The key is being that you're painting. It's not the painting itself. You see, a lot of people don't get that. They think it's all about creating the masterpiece. No, it's not. It's about being able to paint, loving what you do because you can do it, being grateful, being thankful that you are painting. See, that's the key. That's the key to building self-esteem, is being grateful that you paint, being thankful that you paint. And out of being grateful and thankful, you build your self-esteem and you produce work. And some of that work's going to be great and some of it's not going to be so great. But it's not important. It's that you're painting. That's what's important. And over a lifetime, you will build your masterpiece. Over a lifetime, you will build it and make it perfect. That's what you have to do. It's not about one painting. It never can be about one painting, because tomorrow you're going to paint another one. So it has to be about the act of painting and being grateful that you can paint and being thankful that you can paint. You see, gratitude and thankfulness builds self-esteem. I'm grateful that I'm able to paint. I'm thankful that I'm able to paint. Therefore, I can always paint. Remember, my friends, paint because you love painting. Don't paint to do a masterpiece, and don't paint to make a perfect painting. Paint because you love painting. Paint for yourself to give to others. That's the motivation. And when you do that, it's amazing how your attitudes change and you see art differently. It's not about one painting. It's about a lifetime of paintings. It's not about doing that masterpiece. It's that my life is a masterpiece. It's being grateful that I can paint every day. It's having gratitude that I can paint every day. And that's what will build self-confidence. Okay, guys, I hope that helps. I hope that encourages you. Remember, people are hurting out there. Hugs and smiles are free. Please give them away and have a wonderful day. And paint. And be grateful and thankful that you can paint. You have a great day. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. Ciao.